Well, good morning, everyone. Yes, I've taken on another job before harvest. I don't know, I'm mad, but I know the fella and he's a nice fella. He's been nice to me, an older fella. Have a few health issues, so I said I'd give him a hand. So he's got a trailer, obviously, little tandem here. And he's got a little, it's sort of like a power finger, little high ab thing. He bought it second hand, obviously. And he wants to mount that in the corner of the trailer. So I've just got to put a plate down to take up the holes for the mounting bolts. And yeah, just mount the joysticks there and mount the tank and the pump. So I'm hoping it won't take too long. I've got a little bit of steel here to do it. So he just wants to mount it in this corner over here. So yeah, that's where we're at. He wants it so he can drop the side down still. Do all that. So yeah, I'll get into that this morning. I found a bit of plate out the back of in the scrapyard there. So we've got a bit of, I'm pretty sure it's 10 mil. So yeah, that should be heavy enough by the time I weld it. I'm just going to weld it straight to the check plate, then drill holes through the floor. And I might just put a bit of stiffen it up underneath. And then yeah, he wants to mount the sort of remotes here. So he can sort of just do it all from here. Got a couple of jack legs coming. And yeah, that should be about it. So the plan is to get a bit of that done this morning. I said I'd try and get it done before the weekend for him. So even if I do a little bit today and then a little bit tomorrow and so forth. And then I might even look around and go and see what's ready to harvest. Yeah, I've got to get the header out of the shed and run it. And I've got to grease it as well and do all that. Plus I've also got to grease this thing. I went around and pumped all the tyres up yesterday. That was a bit of a job. There was a couple that were down and obviously it takes a while to pump them up. But yeah, I've given it all a wash. Yeah, I've just got to grease all the tail shafts in that thing. And the drag link. And I've got to grease and adjust the brakes on the trailer. Well, I'll grease it at any rate. I'll see how the brakes are. And then we'll, yeah, I might go over and have a look at a few paddocks at any rate. So I'll start out by actually doing a bit to this trailer because I said to old mate I'd get started on it straight away. So I'll do that. Yeah, we've got the plate made now. Obviously I'm going to weld it in the trailer just like that, and then plug weld that in as well. So I just got to get it so I can get enough weld around the whole thing. And I want to get it so where I don't want to be drilling into this RHS frame. So yeah, and of course there's a frame there as well. So we've got to work it out so we can get it in the right spot to make things work. So we should be right. There's plenty of framework under this thing, so I've just got to work out where everything is. So I'll do a bit of measuring and make sure we don't get it in the wrong spot, because that will be a fair pain in the ass. So I'll yeah, get it all set up and drill it, and then I might just have to put a cross member in between, I reckon, and yeah, won't have to lay under there much and weld much underneath, which will be good. Where are we at? I sort of didn't film a lot of me welding this trailer, but I got it in the right spot eventually. I just had to be mindful of the cross members. So this one here has actually gone through the RHS in the trailer, and yeah, I think it'll be pretty solid. I don't think it's going to move. I might actually get under there and weld a bit of flat on its edge underneath. So I mounted up, I've made the bracket here for, that's the controls, so like the little your levers and everything. I've just got to cap a hole there that I cut the tyre, the rope rail off, and I've got some jack stands to come to weld onto here, so we can use the jack stands as sort of stabilising legs. And then on this side, I've made the bracket up to mount the, there's the motor and the tank and everything like that. So that mounts on here. Just gonna let it, dry and do its thing. And then, tomorrow morning I'll probably weld the jack stands on, and the old man's just going up to Manu to get them now, so I ordered them yesterday. So I might leave that job for now because it's pretty much nearly complete. I've got to get some bolts to mount the crane and a few things like that, but I might be able to get Heidi to get them tomorrow, I reckon. Because they'll be like 20 mil. But yeah, I'll tell you that up tomorrow. Righto, plan 8 of the day. I'm going to get under and grease all this thing up. So yeah, I've got to grease this drag link because that's a new one I put in last year. And I didn't have the right grease line cut link, so I've just left the grease nipples in it, so I've got to manually grease that, so I've got to remind myself of doing that. Yeah, and then it's just a matter of just greasing all the tail shafts underneath. It's not a very fun job, but yeah, we'll get in and do it. And then I'll be able to roll around. At least I can do it in the shed on the floor, where in the past it used to be outside in the dirt. So yeah, it's not too bad. So we'll get in there and do that. Yeah, got back. I've just we just got the pickup front out of the shed and took it over to the paddock where the first canola paddock was cut. We sort of had a look, and yeah, the seed to be right, I reckon. It's just the straw is still green. So I've got a paddock of barley right beside it, and I reckon we're going to actually have a crack at it. So the header's out. Got her out of the shed. I'm just going to put the plates in for the hopper here, or for the bin, and get the rats out of there. And then, yeah, I reckon we can at least go and strip a sample and see what it does. We'll, yeah, get these plates in, and then we'll get over there and hook the front on and see if we can get a moisture check, because yeah, it looks pretty right. So I'll put these on now, and then we'll go from there. So yeah, as you can see, I'm gonna grab a field bin. I did strip a sample, so the old man's just running that up to Manu now to get tested. Thoughts? Oh, it seemed to thrash all right. I was leaving a bit of tail on the barley, so I'll probably have to tune up the drum a bit, or yeah, speed it up a bit or something like that. Hit it a bit harder maybe, shut it down a bit. But yeah, yeah, I could put a bit more over the repeat. But what was I thinking? I'm going to run a field bin over there. I'm just waiting for a phone call from the old man to see if it actually goes. And then, yeah, we'll see how it goes. It's still a bit chaffy. I'll get over the paddock and I'll show you, but you can sort of see where it's gone through the header, and it's, yeah, the straw's laying on top. She's not really chopping it up. But no, my luck, me chopper blades are probably blunt, and yeah, that's probably half my trouble. So yeah, we'll get a bin over there now, and we'll see how we go. Yeah, so we got into the barley. Yeah, the old man got back to me, and she was sort of 11.2, I think, or 11.3, the moisture. Protein's high, 13 something. I didn't actually read the ticket. And yeah, she's going feed 1, which I'm happy with. I'm wrapped. Yeah, it seems to be, I don't know, yield wise, I've only done a box full, so we're up against the trees here, and she's pretty light going here, but the rest of the crop's not too bad. I don't know, just take it easy. I'm not going to, I've got about 3 days to finish this paddock, so I'm not in a huge rush. Yeah, get started, get a few little gremlins out of the header, but no, apart from that, seems to be going okay at the moment, touch wood. Just trying to get the GPS worked out. Obviously it's very cheap and nasty. It's the old school setup, so it does save you steering it though. But yeah, hardest part, it does do, you have to do a little bit of nudging here and there. Oh well, it's just harvesting away, and it started raining on the roof. And obviously I've got no alarms going off up here, so I don't think the bin level sensor's working at all. Yeah, so there's the first first issue of the year. I don't know what's wrong with it. I'll get out and have a look. But it was a good thing we didn't make it back with the box full, so trying to put too much on the roof. We'll get out and have a look and see what's going on here. Oh, nice. Oh yeah, she's full. Yeah, can't fit much more in that. Yeah, I'll have to check that out once we empty it. I don't know what's going on there. So yeah, we've got this little trailer done for the boat. So obviously you can see, yeah, the little high-ab crane's mounted in there. I boiled that 10mm plate in there, and then I put a bit of 16 underneath and strengthened it all up. Then I mounted the motor and the tank. And yeah, there's a little jack stand leg here. So you just got these bloody roll down jack legs either side. And then yeah, like he wanted all the remotes here for it. So yeah, so she's pretty much ready for him to take back and get it all plumbed in and wired up. So, which yeah, he'll be happy I got that done for him. He's a good fella. We're just bringing the auger down now. We've got it all hooked onto the old white. So I'm gonna fill this one with barley, probably that one, and maybe keep that one there for wheat. And then I'll fill the old girls with barley as well, and probably those two over there. So I might as well start with this sealed silo. So she's all clean, apart from the cockies too and everything. Bastards. So I'll shut this lid up. Open this part up. Try not to snap the cable. So yeah, and then we'll I'll just got to hook the auger up, the PDO and everything, and then yeah, we can go from there. So yeah, we'll just I'll get him lined up and we'll put the PDO in on it, and then yeah, we'll get it all hooked up, ready to go. So obviously yesterday I had that little level sensor problem, and yeah, got up in the box there this morning, and that's me level sensor. So she's pretty hollow in the middle. So I actually ducked over, I got a John Deere dealership 20 minutes away sort of thing. So I ducked over there and they had one on the shelf, which I was very surprised. So yeah, I might chuck that in now. So you can see this is where the old one sort of ran. So yeah, it obviously just, I think it was like that sandwiched in actually. So yeah, obviously with only doing sort of 3 hours yesterday, not even that, 2.5 sort of thing, I'm not gonna grease it or blow it down or anything like that. It hasn't done much work, but I'll just sort of give it a bit of a look over, see if everything's running right. Hopefully there's no bearings hanging off or shafts where they shouldn't be. can't quite get a box pull going up and back. Yeah, so it's all good. A lot of stuff loaded. Yeah, it's not going too bad. I'll empty this out and I might do a little walk around the header, but I think we should be pretty right. Well, yeah, we're sort of, I've filled everything up at the paddock now. I've got the truck and the bin full, so I'm just going to duck home and tip the truck off, and then I might even bring another field bin back for tonight. Yeah, so that's sort of where we're at. The header's still running, which is good. I've got straw in my throat, which is even better. But yeah, we're still going. Yeah, so that's definitely a positive. Yeah, so we'll get this up and get some air into it. And I'll be able to try my smart tip out, which will be good. Yeah, so that's the plan. I'll get back home, test the auger out, see how it goes, and then we'll yeah, come back. I might bring the truck back, park it, and then I might go get another field bin and bring it over. Yeah, so I just sort of, well, I'm knocking off for the night. Obviously, yeah, she's about 8 o'clock here, but yeah, the night air's starting to come in, and plus I've run out of room, so I'm going to have to go home. And then it's fire-bean day tomorrow, so no harvesting, plus, yeah, well, that's not going to happen. So then rain on Sunday, so I don't think I'll quite get her finished. But I probably should blow this down tonight, but I can't be bothered. They're talking sort of 40 km/h winds tomorrow. So yeah, hopefully the wind will blow some of the rubbish off it. So yeah, I've got a field bin full here, and then the truck. I'm going to walk up and grab the truck now, and then got a field bin up the top there that's full as well. So I don't know what it'll be yielding, but yeah, I think I'll just take the truck home now and empty that off, and then yeah, we'll have to get back here after the rain, I'd say now, which could be Monday, hopefully, or Tuesday. So we'll see how we go, but I'll head back now and tip this truck off, and then I might be able to get a ride from someone or something to get my ute. So that's the plan at any rate. So yeah, we're back at the yard now. I'll get this truck tipped up. Hopefully this will work. There we go. She's going up. Just got to remember to press the down button, not up. I've got a fair load on this thing. She's fairly full. I'll get the auger going, get this thing going, and we should be good to go. I've got the fan on or something. Someone has got the fan on. Yeah, so we'll tip this off now, and then yeah, that'll be it for the night. I'll go get my ute. I think my brother's going to come and give me a ride, so which will be good. Yeah, so yeah, this is really handy. Just got to work out that backwards arrow.